Okay, what we're going to do today is we're going to snell a hook. How to snell a hook. Now I'm going to show you a kind of an unconventional way to do this. There's another way to do it where you twist the line around the hook, and it can be a little bit challenging. A lot of people have a hard time tying it, so I'm just going to kind of break it down to its basic elements in another way, kind of a new math version of it. So here's the hook. We're going to snell the hook. First we're going to come through the eye. Right, and then what I'm going to suggest is, instead of the traditional where you wrap it around and do these other loops, I'm going to say we'll take a sizable amount on this tag end through. Right, I want you to just pinch. Imagine holding the hook in your hand like this with the business end up here. We're going to pinch that. We're going to take the lead end that we took through. Basically, we're going to come back and we're just going to wrap over the hook. Now, in a perfect world, I mean, you could do 7 or 8 wraps. I mean, you really have been. I'll do about 5 here, but I think that the more wraps, kind of the better than not. In some cases, I mean, not too many, but I wouldn't go much more than about 7. But so here's 4. We'll do one more. We'll do 5. All right, now, someone that coming over the top here. Now you see where this lead end, this end has come through this back section of the hook. It's coming up and going through the hook there. And now we're going to take these wraps that we just did. I'm going to take my last piece and I'm going to go back through the eye, just like we did with the first part of the line. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this lead in and I'm just going to feed it through underneath the coil of loops that are here, that we put on there. Okay? And you see it coming back out the end there. See that? Now the way you close this knot is you pull on both ends. You pull on the tag end and the lead. And you crank that down. And now there's 4 wraps. And that's probably pretty sufficient really for this type of situation. But you could go again 5 to 7 to really lock it down there. But so you pull that baby tight right there, and then what you come back to, if you just trim this edge, or this piece right here, for the end, you'll have a snelled hook. But I guess I would say just make sure, sometimes it's good to take a pair of pliers or your teeth. So you be careful with your hook, maybe a pair of pliers are better. But to really make sure you get that nice and tight before you trim it. But that right there is how you snell a hook. It's a pretty easy way to do it versus all that other kind of hand wrapping you see in some other examples of how to do this. And that should work well for you. So thanks very much.